At the World Bank Group, we talk about ecology being economy, and this is nowhere more true than when it comes to the ocean, which transports most of the goods in the world. It employs hundreds of millions of people across so many value chains. It's a source of so much food security. So when it comes to thinking about the ocean, investing in the ocean, we need a whole of government, whole of society approach. That means bringing together the public and private sector. We need to bring together science with policy, with finance, because that's how we're going to be able to find a way to build a healthy ocean that can underpin all of this economic activity. When it comes to ensuring that the ocean is protected long term, we have to think about it like any infrastructure. It means it doesn't just need capital expenditure to establish marine protected areas, but more importantly, the lesson we've learned from terrestrial protected areas and coastal protected areas is long-term operating costs have to be covered. Some of that has to be picked up by government because this is natural infrastructure with such important economic benefits for society, but some of it can be picked up by the private sector because they are benefiting from the fisheries that marine protected areas help create, sustain and enlarge, from tourism assets that so many people are coming to visit and see the amazing marine creatures. So when it comes to thinking about marine protected areas, we need to think not just about the costs of setting them up, but the long-term costs of ensuring that they are managed well, that they have impact over time, and that the ocean infrastructure that drives so many financial and economic returns is sustained long-term. So at the World Bank Group, we believe that one of the most important things to do to make sure that we can have integrated conservation and development in coastal zones is to think about sustainable ocean economy plans, blue economy financing framework. It means bringing together all of the various shareholders who are working in the ocean, who are living near the ocean, who are feeding themselves because of what the ocean provides, putting them around a table, making sure that they know what their own interests are, that they can take a seat at the table, be empowered to speak, and then have a discussion, have an informed, negotiated discussion about what can happen where. There will be trade-offs at times, but as long as everybody is at the table, especially micro and small businesses, especially local communities, women who are such important parts of seafood value chains, for example, as long as they're at the table, as long as everybody has voice, has an ability to say what they want, how they envision their future, at the end of the day, the ocean and coastal zones are home to billions of people. And it's the people who call those places home that have to make the decisions about how to use the ocean while ensuring that it's not just useful for them, but it'll be useful for their children and grandchildren forever.